It was the dead of night when our C-47 transport plane released us over the inky black skies of German-occupied France. As an American paratrooper, I knew the risks, but this mission was different. We were tasked with infiltrating behind enemy lines to gather intelligence on a rumored secret German science project. The tension inside me grew as I descended toward the unknown dangers below. Little did I know that what awaited us would be beyond anything we could have imagined. Our team regrouped amidst the dense forest, our path illuminated only by the moon's pale glow. We treaded cautiously, keenly aware that any misstep could cost us our lives. The deeper we ventured, the more unnatural the atmosphere became. Eerie shadows seemed to dance among the trees, and a bone-chilling wind whispered haunting secrets. Suddenly, a distant, otherworldly howl echoed through the night, sending shivers down our spines. With every step, my mind spun with thoughts of what horrors lay in wait. The mission details were scant, but rumors suggested the Germans had been meddling in dark arts and twisted science, seeking to harness supernatural forces for their diabolical ends. My heart raced as I realized that we had stumbled upon something far more sinister than a conventional military operation. As we pressed on, a flickering light emerged in the distance. Hushed whispers among the team signified a shared sense of urgency and intrigue. Closer still, we discovered an ominous complex nestled within the heart of the forest. The rusted sign at the entrance bore an emblem of a serpent entwined around an iron cross. An emblem that sent chills down my spine. My heart pounded against my chest as we approached the sprawling facility. Shadows danced ominously on the walls, as if the darkness itself were alive. I had to suppress the overwhelming urge to flee, but our mission was clear. We had to uncover the truth. Inside, we encountered disheveled laboratories filled with arcane equipment and gruesome experiments. Strange symbols adorned the walls, their meaning unknown to us. In one room, we found glass containers housing grotesque specimens, creatures that defied the laws of nature. The scent of decay hung heavy in the air, adding to our growing sense of dread. In the deepest chamber, we stumbled upon an ancient tome written in a language lost to time. As I gingerly leafed through its pages, an overwhelming sense of malevolence washed over me. In those chilling paragraphs, I read of an unholy experiment to summon vampiric entities and harness their power for the Reich's dominance. The pages hinted at a ritual set to take place soon, one that could plunge the world into darkness forever. Before we could digest this revelation, the sound of approaching footsteps echoed down the corridor. Panic. Stricken, we sought refuge in the shadows, praying that we hadn't been detected. Through the darkness, I glimpsed the figure of a German officer, flanked by armed guards. My heart sank as I realized that we were not alone in this cursed place. With a pounding heart and adrenaline coursing through my veins, I knew that we had to escape and reveal the truth to our superiors. Little did we know that our discovery was only the beginning of a relentless nightmare that would haunt us for the rest of our lives. We managed to evade the clutches of the undead within the castle's depths. But as we emerged into the moonlit forest, we found ourselves surrounded by a legion of vampiric soldiers. The undead army, led by a sinister figure in a black uniform, advanced with unnatural speed. We readied our weapons, knowing the fight for survival was just beginning. In the moonlit clearing, we engaged in a desperate battle against the undead and their nefarious leader. It was a fight against creatures that defied death itself. The night was filled with the echoes of gunshots, clashes of metal, and the haunting screeches of the vampires. As the blood-red moon reached its zenith, the tide of the battle turned in our favor. With the rising sun on the horizon, the vampires retreated back into the shadows, leaving us battered and shaken, but victorious. We had disrupted their sinister plans, but at a grave cost. Our mission was complete, but the horrors we had witnessed would forever haunt our memories. The world was safe for now, but we knew that the darkness we faced that night was only a glimpse of the true horrors that lurked in the shadows of war.